Hey there, folks. Ready for some personality disorder survival tips? Picture this. You meet someone who's a real-life Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, and you're left scratching your head wondering how to handle them. Well, fret not. Welcome to the channel. Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of personality disorders. We know that dealing with different types of personality disorders can be challenging for your mental health awareness. From narcissistic charmers to borderline stormy seas and even eccentric enigmas. It can feel like navigating uncharted waters. But fear not, because in this video, we're here to provide you with some tips to help you cope like a pro in your own personal development school. Let's start. The charming charlatan, dealing with narcissistic personality disorder. The charming charlatan, the one who loves the sound of their own voice a little too much. We're talking about narcissistic personality disorder, folks. It's a condition where individuals have an inflated sense of self-importance, an insatiable need for admiration, and a severe lack of empathy. Sound familiar? Narcissistic personality disorder, NPD, is a type of personality disorder that affects how individuals view and interact with themselves and others in their own personal development school. People with NPD often have an exaggerated sense of self-importance and believe they are entitled to special treatment and admiration from others. They may constantly seek attention and validation, have difficulty empathizing with others, and have a sense of entitlement and weak mental health awareness that can make them difficult to deal with in social settings. One of the main characteristics of NPD is excessive self-importance. Narcissists may have an inflated sense of their own abilities, achievements, and importance, and may constantly seek admiration and recognition from others. They may also have a sense of entitlement, believing that they deserve special treatment or privileges. So, how can you cope with the charming charlatan in your life? Here are some practical tips. Set clear boundaries. The first rule of dealing with a narcissist is to establish clear boundaries. Don't let them invade your personal space or take advantage of your kindness. Be assertive in expressing your needs and limits. Remember, it's okay to say no and protect your own well-being. Avoid power struggles. Narcissists thrive on power struggles and manipulation. Don't get caught up in their game. Stay calm and composed, and avoid engaging in arguments or trying to outsmart them. Instead, focus on healthy communication and finding common ground. The stormy seas, navigating borderline personality disorder. Buckle up, folks. We're about to navigate the stormy seas of borderline personality disorder, BPD. BPD is a complex and often misunderstood condition that can cause intense emotional ups and downs, fear of abandonment, and difficulties in relationships. Borderline personality disorder, BPD, is a mental health condition that affects how individuals perceive themselves and others, leading to difficulties in regulating emotions and forming stable relationships in their personal development school. People with BPD may experience intense mood swings, fear of abandonment, and have a hard time maintaining healthy relationships with others. One of the main characteristics of BPD is intense mood swings. Individuals with BPD may experience extreme shifts in their emotions, ranging from deep despair to intense anger or irritability. These mood swings can be sudden and unpredictable, leaving those around them feeling bewildered and unsure how to respond. So how can you navigate the stormy seas of BPD? Here are some practical tips. Practice active listening and validation. When dealing with someone who has BPD, it's important to practice active listening and validate their emotions without taking responsibility for their actions. Listen without judgment, reflect back what they are saying, and validate their emotions, even if you may not fully understand or agree with them. Avoid dismissing or minimizing their feelings, as this can further escalate their emotional distress. set clear and consistent boundaries. Establishing clear and consistent boundaries is crucial when dealing with someone with BPD. Communicate your boundaries in a calm and assertive manner, and stick to them. Avoid enabling or rescuing behaviors, as this can perpetuate unhealthy patterns of dependence. It's important to prioritize your own well-being and ensure that you are not compromising your own mental health awareness in the process. The eccentric enigma: understanding schizotypal personality disorder. Welcome to the enigmatic world of schizotypal personality disorder, SPD. Brace yourselves for a deep dive into the unique characteristics of this mysterious and intriguing personality disorder. From eccentric behaviors to unusual beliefs, navigating the complexities of SPD can be challenging. But fear not, we will tell you how to deal with it. Schizotypal personality disorder, SPD, is a mental health condition characterized by eccentric behavior, unusual beliefs, and difficulties with social interactions. People with SPD may exhibit behaviors that are perceived as odd, peculiar, or even eccentric by others, leading to challenges in their interactions with others and their daily lives. One of the main characteristics of SPD is eccentric behavior. Individuals with SPD may engage in behaviors that are perceived as unconventional or strange, such as wearing unusual clothing, having peculiar mannerisms, or expressing eccentric thoughts or ideas. These behaviors can often be misunderstood or misinterpreted by others, leading to social isolation or judgment. So how can you unravel the enigma of SPD? Here are some practical tips. Educate yourself and approach with empathy. Educating oneself about SPD is a crucial first step in understanding and coping with individuals who have this condition. Avoid making assumptions or judgments based on misconceptions or stereotypes, and approach the individual with empathy and understanding. Recognize that their behaviors and beliefs may have a deeper meaning or serve a coping mechanism, and strive to understand their perspective without criticizing or dismissing it. Avoid criticizing or challenging beliefs or behaviors. It's important to avoid criticizing or challenging the unusual beliefs or behaviors of someone with SPD. Instead of confronting or debating their beliefs, try redirecting the conversation to more neutral topics that can help establish a common ground. Engage in conversations that are based on shared interests or experiences, and avoid engaging in arguments or debates that can trigger defensiveness or hostility. It's crucial to understand that personality disorders are complex and nuanced conditions that require patience, empathy, and understanding. By educating ourselves and approaching individuals with personality disorders with empathy, we can foster healthier relationships and create a more compassionate and inclusive world. To those who may be dealing with someone with a personality disorder, remember that it can be challenging, but you are not alone. It's essential to prioritize your own well-being and practice self-care. Remember that setting healthy boundaries and seeking support from trusted friends, family, or mental health professionals can make a significant difference in managing the emotional impact of dealing with someone with a personality disorder. Also, if you're new to this channel, we strongly encourage you to subscribe and click the like button. Lastly, if you found this video informative and helpful, please consider sharing it with others. By spreading awareness and understanding about personality disorders, we can create a more compassionate and inclusive society. See you in the next one.